How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in, Black Eyes. Welcome in, Boomstick. Two friends on the line. Must be East Coast people. Hope you're all having a great Saturday. Once again, I am the Man Stud. I'm in Vancouver, BC. A little bit of everything. Hope you enjoyed the tunes. Alright, I need to know what I need to unlock. It seems really loud. Maybe it's just me. I'm going to adjust the volume on this PS3. Okay. Yeah, we're using 1994 style. I think this is 3DO. Hey, what's up? The headset had to update. Wanted you to reboot. Over the world. So you can use the standard room icons, which aren't animated for Night Trap. You can also use these revamped ones, which are animated, which makes the game a lot easier. You can also use the Sega CD layout. You can use the, I believe this is the 32X Sega CD layout, maybe? Or there's 3DO and maybe Jaguar in here. Jaguar CD. Hey, what's up, my Necrotic? This game's weird. Oh yeah, this game's fantastic. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can play this, the Sega CD original. It's so loud for me. I feel like put my headphone here. Yeah, this is Sega CD original 92. I play with the animated room icons because I don't know. I guess if I practice it a bit, I can do the original. But this makes it so much easier. You can see when they're in the rooms. 32X. Okay, so that's what I thought. 32X. So this is Sega CD. This is 32X Sega CD. One of the 6 32X Sega CD games. And then this one would be 3DO. That makes sense. 94 was kind of the year of 3DO. 93, 94. And then this is the remake version, I guess, which is all fancy. But it's too fancy. This is the one I usually play with. Yeah. I'm gonna have to readjust them for you guys. It doesn't seem like it's too loud for you guys. It's just for me. We can put it in Japanese. I should. Should I? Alright, we're doing it. We're doing Japanese audio. Text. Français. French and English. That's it. Okay. Doing Japanese. That's kind of funny. Survivor? It's a different mode. In the office of Commander Sims. Due to the sensitive nature of this mission and the possible endangerment of other civilians, all SCAT personnel are under 24-hour mission assignment until this case is solved. Assignment. The Martin house is being overrun by a large number of augurs. Your assignment is to trap as many as you can. Operating procedures. The access code is changed due to a system malfunction. At the start of each round, you will need to switch the access code indicator to the correct color in order to trap the augurs. We are slowly losing camera signal through the host, or at the host. As you advance, the signal may increase and then drop. Missing too many augurs will result in breaking contact. Proceed to begin. Oh, wait, this is just normal mode. How is this different? Wait a minute. Wait. Yes, this is on the Switch. This is the Switch. There's some good bonus material in this. I think it's here. So here's our theater. What do we need to unlock? Watch all story-related videos. This tells us what we didn't unlock yet, I think. You got to see this part. This is the first few minutes of this is pretty gold. This is the famous scene.
manufacturer.
I find that so extremely offensive, and the only word you can say to the manufacturers and the shareholders of the company is shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you.
Mark, hold it right there.
Shame on people that produce that trash. It's child abuse, in my judgment.
Wait for it, Black Ice.
Get it all.
Mark.
Exactly. Never a Nintendo system. There's
About 2 months ago, I saw the video game Night Trap for the first time. It is a sick, disgusting video game, in my judgment.
There's the drill. That's the guy with the drill.
Yeah, that is the guy with the drill.
guys played a whole lot of video games.
Violence.
It's an effort to trap and kill women.
For the first month or so, I would see Tom and I would say, there is the evil man that made Night Trap. And he'd say, there is the evil man that made Night Trap. But it was a joke for a while. Then the joke started getting serious until a friend of my family's called me and said, hey, did you know Captain Kangaroo came on TV today and said that Night Trap was a bad game?
The danger arises when the subject of the
Captain
software
Kangaroo.
is of a violent nature.
And that's where it got very serious for me, because I loved Captain Kangaroo.
Well, I mean, God, it was on
He
the
loves
front page
Captain
of USA
Kangaroo.
Today. It was on the front page of the Washington Post. It was on the front page of the New York Times. It was so new. It was so revolutionary at the time that it first came out that it was ideal fodder for somebody who wanted to use it as a political hand grenade.
Captain Kangaroo.
Your bullets can't hurt me.
It's coming, Black
We
Ice.
see the new generation of video games, and especially Night Trap and several other examples. In my judgment, they've gone too far.
You're the only one that can save me.
My son and I, Tyler, who's 11 now, we went to rent a movie.
R.I.P.
And the gentleman said to me, he says, hey, you know, Dana, they took your game off the market. And I said, what? Why? He said, well, obviously there's a bunch of controversy behind it. And I said, oh, really? And that's how I heard.
It's the old people in here. Mike Roddick.
It's not violent, you know, in any sense. It's not violent, it's not gory, it's not anything like that at all. And the object of the game is to save the girls that go in for the slumber party.
Way to go, Control. I knew you could do it.
Our state of mind about creating some horrible,
Listening from a
frightening
VHS.
things.
So, you're the troublemaker.
It was really, how many odds can we trap in the house?
The guy from the New York Times called me and he said, we hear these terrible things are happening. That was like one of the first phone calls I got, that these games are really violent and people...
Shout out to
really
Mr.
up in
Dress
arms
at Mike
about them.
Roddick.
And I was saying, have you seen Night Trap?
Oh, they're the Ogs, by God.
Evil odds.
They are evil. You can just tell by the way they're hopping along.
I'm afraid the Ogs aren't our biggest problem.
The horrible sex and violence scene is in the bathroom. Right here, X marks the spot. This is where Lisa gets it. She is in a nightgown. So I guess this is the scantily clad part. And there's, you know, an Og in the shower. I mean, it was funny. You could hear people laughing on the set because it is.
I don't see why it would be titillating. I had on a spaghetti strap nightgown. It was cute. It was peach. I think it had a little flowers here.
The whole sort of reason for having that thing that goes around the neck of the kids that get nailed was to make it something that was sort of so phantasaical and something so non-replicable that there wouldn't be any chance that anybody could mistake it for reality.
Ooh.
It'd make it not replicatable.
A controversial scene.
Kids can't copy it.
This is actually the reason why there's ratings on video games now.
We prefer self-regulation to government regulation.
It's coming.
But make no mistake about it.
It's coming, Black Ice.
We will move ahead if you do not.
The one good thing that came from Night Trap is that it created
President
a
of
rating system
Nintendo.
for titles.
Yeah.
Flew to
This
Washington
and Mortal
on the morning
Kombat.
of the
These are the two
hearings.
games.
They announced to us, they told me, gee, you know, we're really sorry. Thanks so much for
The two
coming.
games
We're
that
really sorry.
too far. Went too far.
We decided that there isn't any time to hear your testimony today. And then at some point in the hearings, Dorgan is reading from the
Night Trap. These are the hearings
Mr. Zito
they're
couldn't
showing.
be here to
They're
defend
talking. They
this
showed
horrible
footage from
filth
Night Trap.
that this company is putting out. I said, Senator,
Doom? I don't know. That was.
I am here, and I'd be happy to
I don't
talk
know
about
what
it.
Doom came up at
You're
some
out
point.
of order. Just
Might have been
be
about
quiet back there.
shootings.
People are crazy.
That I actually did see TV reports that the object of the game was to kill and rape sexy co-eds.
There was absolutely no sex.
Sex?
Lethal Enforcer, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
unless you're attracted to large
Rape
dark
like
objects
us.
that go like this, there wasn't any.
Hey,
Actually,
did you see where she just bumped it?
Yeah,
Good
no
Lord.
doubt, my cry.
It's gratuitous, the sex.
At the end of the hearings, I walked up to Lieberman and I said to him, Senator, have
Joseph
you ever actually
Lieberman.
played this game? And he said, I don't have to. This is filth.
And I think that Night Trap was kind of thrown to the wolves as bait. Like, here, have this one.
I want to state that Night Trap will never appear on a Nintendo system. Obviously, it would not pass our guidelines.
You know, when all this TV coverage was
There you
going
go.
on, I was on a TV show, and when I needed the Night Trap
There's the
footage,
quote.
it was Nintendo that was like, oh, we'll send it to you.
Howard, I owe all the sales of Night Trap to you.
Want to sell something to 16-year-old boys? Get it
And
banned
it-
by Toys R
the
Us.
best part is
You
it's
know?
it's
Yeah,
on the game.
I've had some controversy in my life, and I just found it interesting that there was some
What's up,
controversy
Oops
behind
Boots?
this also. But it's like
Happy
this
Sa-
dark
happy
cloud,
Saturday
you know,
night,
that
Sunday
just
morning.
kinda follows me.
You know, I have this horrible feeling that 20 years from now, somebody's going to call me and
Nice
say,
try,
"George,
Howard Lincoln.
We want to do an interview."
Exactly, my
you know?
God.
And I'm going to say, great. You know, is it Wirehead? Is it this new show? And no, Night Trap, the classic, the great. You know, we want to get the behind the scenes of Night Trap.
They filmed
Now,
this.
pulling this
They
stupid
filmed
binder
this in
out.
the late
You know, every
'80s,
5
actually.
years going, yeah, well, we
It was
had a lot
originally
of
going to be
fun.
on some Hasbro VHS-based game system. Look at that face. I guess we ended up watching all of that.
Mark,
Oh, this music, though. I don't care, Mute Gang. I doubt this is Mute Gang.
stop bugging me.
I'll actually get to some gameplay here shortly. I just thought this is a great bonus feature that they have. And it's so meta. They have this scene where it says this will never be on a Nintendo system. And it's on the game on the Nintendo system. It's too meta. It's great. So this was the reason this is so cheesy. I don't know if you're old enough, you realize that this feels a little bit dated even for the 90s. So this was 92, the first version of it on Sega CD. But they made this in the late 80s. If you watch all these bonus features, I won't torture you with all of it. 1995, this documentary about it is from. Yeah, Dangerous Games. A little short documentary about Night Trap. And then Scene of the Crime. I managed to beat it, to perfect this, and catch all 100 of the OGs. This is the original prototype. This is the original prototype that they made for before they made Night Trap.
Look at them, laughing and carrying on. All the while, scheming to get my money. This time, right?
It's a nice monitor.
Right there, darling.
You guys got. I want that monitor. This rich guy.
Watch them with the cameras. If anyone tries anything, I want to know about it. Coming!
Yeah, so this is the original prototype.
Stuff, Francis.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of spoiling your evening with little Billy.
Listen to me, Francis.
It's just Night Trap. It's boots. This is so I beat the game on perfect, and I unlocked this
Thank you, John.
Scene of the Crime.
Hello, Francis. How are you this evening?
Norman. I'm ready to learn that wild island dance of yours.
Well, maybe a little later, Francis.
Oh, but you promised me.
Well,
Come
if
on.
you insist,
Show
if
me,
you
show
insist.
me.
It's very easy
All
now.
right.
You raise your right hand and slowly move your hips. That's it. Slowly around. Now the other hand. You get it?
Yes, I think I've got.
What's going on up there?
Philip.
Found the safe.
Oh, you did? That's great. Here, zip me up.
Do you still have the combination?
Yes, yes, of course.
There's not much to this. I can't even remember. I think you just have to like
You must leave now. You see someone else will find
say
you.
who did the crime or something. All right, we just missed it.
Claire! Mrs. Stevens. Oh, we could use a few more hors d'oeuvres in the living room. Right away.
You have to say it's like scene of the crime. You're supposed to say it's like a whodunit.
She's gone to take a
This
shower.
one. But this is the original prototype for Night Trap. Before they were like, hey, we want to make a game where you like you've got these like security cameras around the house. Ooh, they got the naughty bits. They always gotta have the naughty bits. Salacious. And then, oh, anything gonna happen? Is she, no, that was just there to be titillating. Oh, this guy's got the gun.
Wait a minute, Philip. Where are you going?
Culinary problem, sir. I must find Claire.
Claire.
What happened?
Yeah, Microtic, you couldn't really do this without CD.
Well, anything missing?
No.
I don't think so.
It's missing.
What happened to the lights? The power's off.
Who's that?
Norman, who screamed?
Probably, I've got something to do.
I'm going off on so many tangents here.
Give me my gun.
I'm not actually playing Night Trap. We're playing all the bonus
Here we are.
features.
Right, give me a flashlight. Give me a flashlight.
Give me a flashlight.
Come on in here.
But Microtic, this was, yeah, it's true. I've never actually played it on a Sega CD. I don't know what the access times are like, or how the access times work. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you guys were watching what was going on there. Now,
Who was that robbed me of my money?
who was it?
Who did it?
Oh, Black Ice City did about 3 or 4 seconds on Sega CD. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That would totally kill the rhythm. Who did it, guys? Who do you guys think did it? 1 to 7. Who stole the jewels from the safe? I don't think I showed the the correct clues that you guys needed. Put a number in the chat. Who should I pick? 2? This guy? He looks pretty guilty. Any other votes? I'll go 2 if I don't have any other votes. Or if you've got any other votes? Any 2 votes that will vote the 2? All right, let's go 2.
No, Norman, that can't be right. We were together in the hallway when the lights went out. Really, whoever you are, you're obviously not watching this house very carefully. Norman, we'll see you in the living
It's
room.
probably Black Ice. Black Ice did it. Damn it. Anyway, that's all it is. Like, there's only one scenario. You just go through and you watch, and you. So we lost. Retry or quit. Let's quit. So that was the original demo. So I actually had to perfect the game and get every single of the augers. There's 100 total augers. Microtic is sus also. Uh-oh. Man, we get so many potential perpetrators here. Yeah, I don't think I can turn down the volume, unfortunately. Unless this. Can I adjust my audio output here? At all? Maybe? It's not Bluetooth. Crap, we got Bluetooth audio now. Shit. I could try that. I haven't tried that yet. Okay. Let's try. Okay, we're getting into options. I haven't played this in a long time. Let's do this. It's not so hot. It's Nintendo. I expect it to work great. It's decent Bluetooth. Yeah, I'm just running an audio cable off my capture card. I'm running, hardwired headphones. I'll let the opening credits play here. Yeah. Super laggy. Yeah, controller connectivity. It's not a good thing. Oh, there's no Japanese audio for this part, so we're getting subtitles instead of Japanese. It's not nearly as cool. I hope we get Japanese audio for the rest of it. Still English.
It's gotta be the strangest thing I've ever seen. Hear that?
Just got this in last night.
All right, listen up. The students that have been coming to work resort on this side of the lake have been disappearing right and left.
Local authorities didn't have a clue until our surveillance teams tapped into the winery house right there and taped everything you just saw.
What about the cameras and the traps? Probably security. What?
We suspect they're using the winery house as a cover, and they're getting anyone who stumbles onto their scheme, whatever that is.
Mike. This is Kelly.
Poorly placed subtitles.
Come on, isn't she a little young?
She's young. She's one of our best.
She'll also be working inside. And remember, no one goes in until we get the signal from her.
I want to know more about these traps.
Yeah. That's one thing we've got going for us.
How's that?
One of our guys put an override on the camera cable unit here in the back hallway.
Which means?
Which means we have complete control of the cameras and the traps.
But who operates that?
They do.
And who's that?
I'm not exactly certain. Special operators from Control. But we gotta work together on this one. Any questions?
Let's rock and roll.
Do it. Be careful out there, huh? And you keep your eyes open. We're all depending on you, especially Kelly. She should be there now. I'll switch you over. And good luck.
And we're in the game, just like that. Oh, shit. Pet trap. 2 of them. There's a third one already. Third one. See here? So it says possible and captured. Crap, these guys first. I get them? I got them. Then these guys. Right? A whole bunch right at the beginning here. 6 out of 6 so far, 100%. Yeah, you just got to keep switching from room to room. It's a lot easier with these animated. So they're static most of the time, and then they'll see when something happens in that room, they'll become animated. Preview, and then you can switch to it. And usually, oh crap! I'll grab this guy here. He's no. Where's he go? Where's he going? There we go. Got him. That one's a hard one to get. It's right at the beginning of the clip. It's so much easier in the Sega CD. Exactly, yeah. I realize this. I need to try it. I need to practice it a little bit and see if I can beat it. Crap, did I miss this one? No, he's up there on the roof. I see him. Come on. Come on. Is it too late? 10 out of 10. I'm too late on those guys. These guys. No. The mom. The end of that. There's gaps as well. Rock and roll, my chronic. That is so much easier. Oh, there's our Japanese. This is great. We're still at 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Oh crap. Nope, that one's a distraction. We can't grab them. Oh, right, we get them when they're coming down the stairs here. Right, these two. Don't we? No? Yeah. Those two go on the stairs. This guy go to the kitchen? This third guy? Where'd he go? Come in here. The Japanese dub is great. Unfortunately, come on. Yeah, unfortunately, if you do good at the game, you hear very little of the story. Got him. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Right over there. There you go. Got him. 17 out of 18. What? Oh crap, I missed. Oh, I got him! 18 out of 18. Damn. What's we got going on here? Oh shit. This guy. Oh, this guy goes around. I think these guys go around? Any distraction? Yeah, that guy's done. Where do the other two guys go? One is the bathroom. This guy. Get this guy. 21. There's a checkpoint as well. I can't remember what number it's at. We gotta be getting close though. I think it's actually like halfway. I think it's like 50. But yeah, see, when there's dialogue going on, if you're paying attention to the dialogue, you're missing the crap. This one. I always miss the front door one because it's so dark. Yeah, bud. I see ya. Hi, Eddie. Bye, Daddy. Bye, Eddie. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Come on. Yeah. Is there another one? Two of them? Oh, one right there. Okay. There's a distraction. I missed one. No. I think I'm pretty sure I missed one now. Yeah, I missed one. Damn. Oh no, they changed the code. No. One of those ones. I can't hear the code change unless it's in English. It's green, okay. 29, pretty good. Okay, just gonna step back on the... No, this is a weird one. I think this one's a distraction. Yeah. These guys? Still green, that's good. They're still singing in English. These soldiers say much. Oh, yeah. Oh, I missed it. I missed him. This was a... That one's really hard to see because it's so dark and their lights are off. And that one happens. Get this guy. Okay. We're missing a few. I'm not going for a perfect game here, that's for sure. Here. Cheers, Oops Kapoots. Have a good sleep. Thanks for checking in, man. Cutscene percent replay? Yeah. Oh crap, I just missed it. I missed it. And got these guys. There we go. That guy. Still green. There you go. Toad is still green.
了解するわ。兄のジェフよ。
誰かシステムに割り込んでる。
なんとかして追い出したら。でなきゃシステム組み直すの。
それじゃ間に合わない。いい手があるんだ。
待って。リーサ。ちょっとに。ほら。リーサ。
アデリーにそっくりな子がいたんだ。またか、もう忘れろよ。いや。
It's weird, I don't understand why they don't. It's a distraction. Oh. Oh. Can we changed? Nice. Got it. It's orange. See, I'm just guessing. Getting lucky here. Just bumping the 41 out of 45. It's not bad.
ああ、いいお部屋ね。気に入ったわ。そう、よかったわ。
Oh, that one's a distraction. Where's he headed?
ずいぶんと広いうちだ。驚いたわね。あんたこんな買ってんの？よしてよ。ないよりマシでしょ。やだ。ちょっと何よこれ。こんなのマジで顔に塗りたくる気？まずテストをしないと泣きを見るわよ。でどんな風にやるの？ネズミを使うのよ。いい？
You did hear them say orange in Japanese? I may have missed them saying it. Like, correctly.
で次は顔中にパウダーを叩きまくる。
What is going on here?
パパは変なもの集めるのが好きなの。私出る。行ってみよう。まだ誰か来るの
Oh yeah, this one we can't do anything about.
おいらが作ったのよ。
見ても。
What? Still orange. Okay. This guy's in trouble.
どう？見たかね、おいらのボート。
Got him. Saw that guy on the roof. He sees this and is like, I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh yeah, we gotta be here to save him, right? There we go. In this one?
さあ。
突入の合図があるかもしれん。
了解。
サンデーにするの。チョコシロップがないわ。クッキーを。
Distraction. Oh yeah, this guy's good. Spot. Still gonna be orange. Yes, still orange. 45 out of 51 isn't horrible. I think it's enough for checkpoint.
2階で鳴き声がするの。
鳴き声って何の？
あれは多分オーがいる。
そういや地下でも。
ねえ、いかが？ありがとう。
どうも。
おい、あの子だよ。
Oh yeah, I gotta be here for this. Save there we go. Still orange. Good, good, good. Hello?
来い、話がある。みんな、このうちに怪物がいるんだ。
そう、そりゃ
なんだ。
オーガーが来てるの。
わかった。すぐに行動を変えよう。紫。もう今度はなんだよ。
どうしたみたい。夜遅くに出歩くなんてよくないわ。早く帰んなさい。
待って、その家は危険だ。君も見たんだ。
Changed again. I'm so sorry.
出るわね。本当ね。私なんだかあの人が怖い。
It's not
ねえ、
orange.
秘密を守。
そうさ。
This could be trouble.
聞いて、そろそろ何か起こりそうよ。女の子たちから絶対に目を離さないで。じゃあ行くわ。
What was it? Red or yellow? Where'd she run to?
しないと撃つわよ。
何も分かってないんだな。こんな子
Sound.
供騙しが役に立つも。
Oh crap. Crap, crap, crap. I don't know what color it is. Purple? That's not good. Yeah. Eddie.
Check down there.
Wait. It's not. It's English. They missed that part.
ああ、やさ。
Where do they run? Alright, I gotta help him out here. This is gonna be game over if you don't get there.
Yeah, this is great.
There we go. Oh, he's in trouble. 50 to 60. Missed a few so far. Oh, I missed him. Damn it. Missed another one.
一つあるわ。
Alright, this one's a distraction. I not get it? It, like, had it, and then it left. I'm just hammering both buttons, the switch button and the... I'm doing a great job. It's orange or purple? Okay, it's orange. Oh, what's those guys? Let's see if we can get him down the stairs. Let's go on the roof. Got him. 2 of them on the roof. Even. Stair guys, can we get them? Yep, got them. Oh, this one we have to get. Oh no, we're too late. This is game over. Yep, that's game over, I think. We lost her. Yeah, I think that's game over. Oh wait, this is one we don't hit it the first time. No, we don't do it there because it would take her. There we get it. There we go. She shoves. Yes. We did it. I don't think it's good enough though. Good, it's still orange. It's working.
オーガーさ、奴らから救うつもりでいたのに。君が邪魔。お償いはしてもらう。
トニー、わからないわ。わかるように言って。
覚悟を決めるんだな。君の仲間は何もできない。そうだろ。
I do something.
助かったわ。もうダメかと思った。
Yeah, you can accidentally get the normal people. Usually it's game over. If you get the good people. Oh crap, no, I missed it. Man, that was a quick one. Man, he can't even glance.
お嬢さんたちは
2階にいるんじゃない？帰ってたのね。あら、一体何があったの？オーガーが来たのよ。隠れ家にいないからそんなことだろうと思ったわ。
I think they're explaining how this is a game over right now.
ジェフとトニーは
地下のコントロールルームよ。カメラとトラップのシステムが誰かに乗っ取られたの。
あの音は
This is a bad ending.
よし、動くな。何の真似だね。
アタックチームだ。聞きたいことがある。
おお、そういうことならリビングでゆっくりくつろぎながら話そうじゃないか。
ずいぶん余裕があるじゃないか。だがそうやっていられるのも今のうちだぞ。
See? I see the kind of roof. Who stick those on you? Let's go to the kitchen next. Yeah, here he goes. Yeah, go to the other one. Gotcha. 69. Nice. It changes a bunch of times, the code, and it stays the same. I think this is bad ending anyway because the other girl died. Not that I can understand.
哀れな生き物さ。
かわいそうにヴァンパイアになるには血が足りないの。
You have to like miss the story
かわいそうですって。あれはモンスターよ。そうでしょ。
in order to see. I have to like leave.
血を求めてうろつき回り、いつの日かヴァンパイアになることを夢見ている。
よしてよ。
ヴァンパイア、そんな話を信じろっていうのか。おあいにくだな、今すぐ手錠をかけてやる。
待て。分かってないようだな、マーチンさん。君はまずい立場にある。
いや隊長、分かっていないの
75
は
out
あ
of
なたの
92.
方
Not
です。
bad. It's a bad ending. Yeah, see?
シンディ無事だったの？すごくいい気分。
じゃ、まさかその子噛んだのか。
She's a vampire now.
ああ、まあ魅力に負けてね。ああ、だけどケーブルのことは聞き出して手を打った。もう安心だよ。
トレビアン。では最後の仕上げだ。
おい待て、何を始める気だ。
すぐわかるわ。
ダーリン、この栄誉は君に。
まああなたありがとう。
Bad ending. Where's it gonna let us retry from? So that's 90, 75 out of 92. There's 100 total. So basically, because that girl got got hit by the vampire, she got taken behind the that was the one, I think that was the only reason we didn't. It was gonna take us back to. Where are we gonna be at? 50, I think. I think the checkpoint is like halfway. Bad ending though. Let's see if we can. 52. 14 minutes. Okay. Alright, I already missed them. Alright, that's enough. Bad ending. We got a bad ending. It was pretty fun with Japanese audio. We've got how many languages do we have? Only French, English, and Japanese. The Japanese was fun. Continue. Oh, it actually is going to let me continue after I change the options. That's nice of them. That's good quality of life. Alright, I'm going to take another shot at this. Let's see if I can beat it. Orange? Okay, we go orange. I think we're done with the code changes once we hit checkpoint as well.
これ以上勝手な真似はさせないわ。
そうさ。
I also can't remember the times when they do the when they tell you the code changes. There's specific times. Just go look it up. But that's no fun. Johnny! Oh, these guys do the high five. That's great. Oh wait, it's right after orange. Purple? Purple or red? I think it's purple. That means it changes after... It does change after. Okay.
俺の一族だ。君は知る必要ない。
大丈夫アシュレ。ねえ、トニー待って。今この家の中で何が起こってるの？
いいから出て行け。すぐに。
Betty. This is the English scene. Oh no, yeah, I left it on Japanese. My god. But this part, this one scene here is English. I didn't notice any other ones except this scene that were English. Shit, I'm missing. I know I'm missing things. This guy. I gotta save him. And he's like, yeah, and then right afterwards. Yeah. Right there, go, go, go. Okay, you're that fast. So fast. Okay. Any stairs? I think he's fine. He's not fine.
それ一番俺に変なのが追っかけてくるの。こっちに来て。大丈夫よ。さあ
This one. There's 2 of them here. No? Just the one? Go purple. Then.
そこに一つあるわ。
6 out of 64. Alright, so here. Is there one here? Or one here maybe? Nope, just 2. Get one here. Oh, this guy. This one's tricky. No, it changed. The code changed. No, I gotta figure it out. No, it's not good. I don't know what code is. The music is not a good sign. Orange? Purple again? Okay, it's purple. This one, yeah. See how quick you have to be there? That's the one. That's the important one. Okay. Get out of here. Oh yeah, this is the tricky one too. And she runs out like an idiot. This is great. Oh, hello. Oh no. I'm gonna run right into your arms. So if you hit it the first time here, you accidentally trap your friend. No, 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 no. You don't do it there. Do it. What?
Megan is dead. And
Oh.
yes, you could have saved her.
Did I
You
miss
were
the first one?
responsible
I
for her
wasn't paying
life,
attention.
and you screwed up.
Sorry, Megan.
There's a lot going on in this house. Too bad you're not going to be around to see any more of it.
Also English.
Breaking contact.
Breaking contact. Right. No, I missed the first blink. So you have to make sure you don't hit it the first time. Hurry up, activate the tribe. Yeah, but it tries to trick you. It tries to trick you into activating it early. It's really a jerk. So the orange can go to purple, I guess. Does it stay the same? I guess we'll find out.
本当ね。私なんだかあの人コードを変えましょう。赤よ。これ以上勝手な真似はさせないわ。
そうさ。
エガン聞こえるわよ。とにかく部屋に。いて、そろそろ何か起こりそうよ。女の子たちから絶対に目を離さないで。じゃあ行くわ。
I love this scene. No? It's not good. It's not purple.
そこまでよ。炎上しようと思ってきたのにこんなのあり？これ食べてみよう。シンディ、食べることしか頭にないの？
姉さんはどこ？
おザニー、今度は何？
What color is the code?
Wait! Don't shoot! It's me!
Oh, yeah, it's him.
I don't fool him!
シンディったら汚いな。だっ あーやさ
We didn't actually want to trap him, so that's good. Do you want to trap that guy? We're missing a lot.
マイク早く出てケリーよ。
ケリーこちらマイク。
Purple
署に連絡する。
I need a trap.
落ち着くのよ。あの死体を見たの。でも俺に変なのが追っかけてくるの。こっちに来て。大丈夫よ。さあこっち。
Red? Yep, red. So it is changing. It's not the same every time I continue. Lovely. That's unfortunate.
じゃあ助かるの？ええ、もちろん。ただし、ねえコントロール見てる？コントロールお願いよ見て。エリ何してんの？仲間が隠しカメラで見てるはずなの。また来るみたい。ドアんとこ。
This is where you get two of them. 1, 2. This guy coming down the stairs. Go. You gotta get this one right after that. Right after you get those ones come down the stairs. Then you gotta go over here. Save her. Right. Would have been fun to film this. I agree. Yeah, if you watch the full documentary, they definitely look like they had fun filming it. It's so stupid. Okay, yeah. So the first one. Don't do it there. No. Now you do it. It's very close, very subtle, but did it. Is this going to change again? I'm done with changing the code.
警告に気づかない君が悪いんだ。
警告ってトニー何のことなの？
オーガーさ、奴らから救うつもりでいたのに。君が邪魔をした。この償いはしてもらうぞ。
トニー、わからないわ。わかるように言って。
覚悟を決めるんだな。君の仲間は何もできない。そうだろ。
Bye, Tony.
もうダメかと思った。
Alright, it's 20 left. Here we go. Crap.
Oh. お嬢さんたちは2階にいるんじゃない？帰ってたのね。 サラ、一体何があったの？オーガーが来たのよ。隠れ家にいないからそんなことだろうと思ったわ。
奴ら逆らう気だ。
違うわ、お腹が空いてるだけよ。
ジェフとトニーは？
地下のコントロールルームよ。カメラとトラップのシステムが誰かに乗っ取られたの。
あの音は？よし、動くな。
Oh, we can trap this guy. We don't want to, but we can. Maybe we do. Is it a game over? Oh, it's a game over. Damn it. There's certain things you need to do for achievements, and I can't remember who I'm supposed to capture and who I'm not supposed to capture in order to do those achievements. Damn. Figure out these codes again. Orange to start. Seems to be always orange to start, but then it's random when it switches. Interesting.
なんだかあの人が怖い。ドリよ、これ以上勝手な真似はさせないわ。そうさ。
There you go. There's your. I think that's the code change. I think that's where you just said it.
「そろそろ何か起こりそうよ。女の子たちから絶対に目を離さないで。じゃあ行くわ。
I can't restart. Oh. Oh. Oh.
何も分かってない。
Green? Orange, green, purple.
Wait! Don't shoot! It's me! Listen, I don't fool him!
言えてるね。インディったら汚いな。だって変な味が。あやさ。
What's this guy? I don't think so.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, it is green. He's in trouble.
こっちに来て。大丈夫よ。さあ、こっち。
Green. Okay. Green.
ねえ、コントロール見てる？コントロールお願いよ、見て。エリー、何してんの？仲間が隠しカメラで見てるはずなの。また来るみたい。ドアのとこ。早く来ないと。
Gotta get this one. Can't go over here too early. You have to save her from this guy. It's a crazy sequence. She's running out. No, don't go out there. No. Such a troll. Troll you so bad there. Okay. Go.
警告に気づかない君が悪いんだ。
警告ってトニー何のことなの？
オーガーさ、奴らから救うつもりでいたの。君が邪魔をした。この償いはしてもらうぞ。
トニー、わからないわ。わかるように言って。
覚悟を決めるんだな。君の仲間は何もできない。そうだろ？
Nice.
今よ。
There we go. Sorry, Tony.
助か
Party's
ったわ
over.
もうダメかと思った。
Party is over, Tony. Please proceed to my trap.
お嬢さんたちは
2階にいるんじゃない？帰ってたのね。サラ、一体何があったの？オーガーが来たのよ。隠れ家にいないからそんなことだろうと思ったわ。
奴ら逆らう気だ。
違うわ、お腹が空いてるだけよ。
ジェフとトニーは
地下のコントロールルームよ。カメラとワープシステムが誰かに乗っ取られたの。
あの音は
Don't trap this guy. Ah, no, do. Do want to trap this guy. This one's hurt.
男だ。
分かって隊長さん。
As soon as spinning one out here, I'm gonna miss it. Guys.
を信じろっていうのか。おあいにくだな。今すぐ手錠をかけてやる。
待て。分かってないようだな、マーチンさん。君はまずい立場にある。
いや隊長、分かっていないのはあなた方の方です。
ジェフ無事だったのね。
ああ、元気だよ。どうしたの？トニーは？
Didn't even show you what ends what's happening in the story. I'm gonna win. I don't think I get involved here though. Oh wait. Oh yeah, nice. Did I just save the day?
この人たちどうする？
ほっときゃいいさ。
I think that was
それより
important.
あのジャジャ馬を捕まえよう。
そうね。
Sona? That's not good. Wait. Just one? Okay, just
あなた。
さあどうぞ先に。
crap. Nice son.
お手をどうぞマダム。
まあ素敵だわ。
I trapped them.
今よ。ここにもトラップが。
驚かそうと思って。
Just two there.
トラップを使って。
I could use a trap now, I think. Oh, I think it's into him.
イエーイ。
Yay! Crap.
あなたはもう私たち。
Got her.
ありがとう。これでようやく終わったわ。あなた優秀よ。みんなは無事だし、オーガーもほとんどやっつけた。もう少し訓練すれば次はパーフェクトよ。
Hop over Vampire's body there. That's it. Credits! 88 out of 100 is pretty good. Different things can happen at the end there. I think you have an option not to trap her at the end and get a different ending. And it unlocks different things. I have to unlock the rest of the stuff for this. Thanks for the live translations, my cry, in Japanese. Theater is now available. I already have the theater. I need to unlock some other stuff. think I was supposed to not kill the vampire there at the end, the girl. This is the original timeline. For the story, what's going on in each room. Pretty cool. There you go. Reference used during shoot and post, summer of 1986. That's why this seems so dated. When the first version of this dropped in 1992 on the Sega CD, it was 6 years old, the film. So they originally made this for some, I think it was Hasbro. They had some VHS-based game system that they were prototyping. And this was one of the things they came up with for it. They filmed all this stuff, and then I think the console got canceled. So they had filmed all this stuff, and they eventually, when the CD technology came along a couple years later, in 1991, they ported it over. So yeah, it was 6 years old when the first version of Night Trap came. Pretty crazy. Watch all story-related videos. Alright, so you click on each of these, and they each have That's right, we can watch all the ones we've seen so far. It's still Japanese. Nice.
君はとても心が優しい。それはいいことだ。だが自分の役割は果たさねばならない。それが我々の世界の掟だ。はい、分かってる。トニーを手伝ってやれ。ああ、今やってるよ。悪かったな。俺がやるよ。ああ、当然だ。こっちだって忙しいって。ごめんよ。オーケー、クレティーニ。
This seems like a pretty solid dub. So I haven't seen these two scenes yet, apparently. That's why they're grayed out. Definitely don't recognize the scene with him hitting something. Where does he go hitting something? But yeah, so there's two of these scenes from this particular hallway, which I haven't seen yet. Right? So that shows me what I need to unlock. So I'm missing two from that one. I'm just missing one from the living room when they're talking. I'm always doing something else, apparently. Or it might be one of the final scenes there. 4 from this hallway with the parents. This is this basically. Oh yeah, you can trap her. That's what it is. Somehow you trap your main character, and you unlock something with that. Yeah, there's some slight hints here. So I need to. There's me locking her in there. This is her looking very disappointed because I didn't lock her in there or something. This is if you. There's something about if the mom and the dad, if you kill one of them and not the other one of them kills you and the other one doesn't. I think that's what these two grayed out ones here are. This is if the dad gets to you. This is if the mom gets to you. If you miss either, depending on which one you miss. I don't know which one this is. This is like if the daughter's not there at the end. So yeah, there's 4 different things I'm missing there at the end for the final hallway. Hallway number 2. Kitchen. Missing this dude talking. I'm missing the mom in the kitchen. Missing 2 scenes there. In the bathroom. Missing any bathroom? Oh, we're missing one in the bathroom. Oh, the very beginning. When she goes to hide, apparently. That one should be pretty easy to catch. The very beginning. Front driveway. Did I miss any scenes there? No, we've got all the driveway scenes. Pretty good presentation. I think they did a good job with this remake. I think they did a really good job with this remake. All the different view modes. We got all the bedroom scenes we've seen. And all of the entryway as well. We've seen all the entryway scenes. The cool thing is you can go back and like listen to it if you want to go watch all the scenes now. Quite a few scenes. We add them all up. Alright, so yeah, that shows you what I've got left. So you get the theater, you can see all the scenes, you get that little mini documentary we watched. This is a longer documentary. This is a 27. This is a documentary.
My name is Jim Riley, and I would.
So that was the 20. Oh, whoa. See, they go. It's weird how they show it using dim coloration. They dim the color here. So this was in 1995. So the game was 92 originally, and then 93, 94, and 95. The documentary because they brought in the rules about the rating system. So this is a interview with the co-creator in 2017 when they made this remake, the 25th anniversary, 25 years after the Sega CD. How long is this? Can you show me how long it is? Really, guys? You can't show me how long the video is?
My name is Jim Riley, and I was co-creator, writer, and director on that job.
It won't let me see how long this video is.
My name is Jim Riley, and I was co-creator, writer, and director on that job.
Why won't they show me a progress bar? I just want to know how long this is. We dive in.
This is mid-'80s. Nintendo is doing very well with their video games, right? Mario Brothers type stuff. Sega is doing pretty well. I was working with Nolan Bushnell on a series of advertising and interactive retailing.
That's a Macintosh.
And I got a call from a guy who
might be a plus.
Actually,
might be a
my
fatback.
neighbor,
512.
Rob Fuller,
okay.
Who had developed Demon Attack and a number of Atari games. And he knew of a guy named Tom Zito working at another Nolan Bushnell company that had actually been presented. There was a guy, an engineer who came in with this wafer that allowed you to attach it to a VCR and be able to interact with the video cartridge as your video source, but you could interact up to 4 choices at any one time. And they were trying to figure out what to do with it. So Rob knew that I had a background in live action interactive and introduced me to Tom. Tom wanted to put together some demos to take to Hasbro. And they said, so this is a relatively inexpensive addition to a VCR. And if we provide this enhancement, we can actually get into the video game business and allow us to compete. That's significant revenue, and now we're in the living room. We all came up with ideas, and my focus was more about these environments where you could go anywhere at any time or feel as if you could move more freely. One of the easiest ways to think of that is surveillance cameras. The first demo we did was Scene of the Crime to kind of play test the idea of being able to move around through surveillance cameras and see how interesting that was. So in Scene of the Crime, the basic idea is that this wealthy man has a safe full of money in his library, and he has this new surveillance system where you, the participant, is the security guy. And he tells you to please watch the safe. And if anybody tries to break in, he wants to know about it.
Watch them with the cameras. If anyone tries anything, I want to know about it.
Then you can move around the house, switching cameras, to try to follow what's going on. Of course, everybody has a plot to steal the money. So you're trying to figure out who's involved, how it happens, and then after a 3 to 5 minute quick period, sure enough, somebody stole the money. The lights were out. It was hard to tell exactly who it was. You couldn't just sit in the room to figure it out. And then he says, okay, who did it? And then you guess. So really simple concept, but 4 of us flew back to Hasbro, pitched it to Stephen Hasenfeld and a boardroom of 22 executives. That day we got funding, significant funding, to start what became Digital Pictures. Then they said, okay, we want to do a title that uses this. And at that point, I was working on a number of other things, but I felt like surveillance cameras is great, but to have more effect on what happens, rather than just an observer looking at what's going on, if we could create some device that allowed participants to feel more engaged and be able to subtly change the story. Again, not branching or changing the ending, but in fact, be able to do something and watch how the story changes. And have to play it multiple times to really understand the subtleties of that. And that was the traps, which could be done even within this very limited environment. What happened, though, was, you know, everybody started to realize, wow, this is tricky stuff. Part of it is that there was never a real formula. Hasbro decided that it didn't want to move forward. They began, I think, to understand that this is a significant investment. This is like starting a studio. We all went away, 1989, and then in 1992, Tom negotiated a deal with Sega, who had come up with the Sega CD, which was just powerful enough to stream. Back then, it's Donkey Kong, it's Mario Brothers, you know, really simple pixelated graphics. And so all of a sudden, there was this option to play or experience a live-action interactive world that was all photoreal with real people, etc. So that I think was the initial excitement. And so when the Sega CD came out,
oh, look at
everybody
that.
was just hats and horns, and this is fantastic, and look, we can interact with this. And we had a number of really interesting people that were experimenting, is really the best way to say it, with this sort of new platform. Not quite sure what it was. And everything from writers who were, you know, having constructive arguments about interactive narrative, which is very tricky.
Some good jank.
Right? A lot of people will say, we don't want people to look the wrong way or be doing, we want to control their experience, and to give this to novice or non-filmmakers, it goes against everything that they've been trained to do. The other side of that is the game, is a video game. And a video game, a really good video game, is you have full control. You're actually, the world is very believable, full of fascinating characters, and you're motivated to do a number of things to achieve whatever the goal is. But it's a high level of interactivity, right? And that's more important than the believability of your environment, right? So those are the two extremes. Even back then, those were the two extremes. But there was this funny gray area, and nobody quite knew what to make of it. You know, we called it FMV or live action interactive or whatever those things were. We'd bring in a writer, a director, a game designer, a software programmer. There were all these different people sitting around a table speaking completely different languages, having very different sensibilities, trying to find some common ground. The first concept was to take the sort of wealthy guy and, you know, with a safe full of money to the extreme. So it was a billionaire who had, you know, Fort Knox in his house, modern house in Lake Tahoe. he was able to do this with comfort and leave, knowing that he had this next generation security system, which included the latest surveillance cameras and also these traps and gadgets that would allow would allow the 24/7 security team to be able to trap any potential intruders. And so happens one weekend, his daughter shows up for a slumber party with all of her teenage friends, and the house is attacked by ninja burglars. And the reason I thought ninjas would be the cool approach would be that they move in the shadows. You start off with this really simple, clean concept that, you know, could be refined and really have an edge to it and a look and stuff, and you end up with this thing that is a combination of bad notes over time. And somehow it went from ninjas focused on getting the money, you know, and the girls being able to, you know, they were sort of not the key, but they were very much caught in the mix to vampires. There was this thing called reproducible violence. It's the first time I had heard that term, but it turns out to be a very real thing. And Hasbro in particular was very concerned about that. So we went into kind of the supernatural realm with the vampire. And they said, no, we don't want to see, you know, vampires biting the girls. So these were toothless vampires, and they could not move too quickly. So they actually had to be kind of sick. So they had to be toothless, sick vampires. I mean, it just kept getting worse. And the AUG term came because they really needed blood, and the only way they could get it was to auger in with a device like the trocar. That cleared as a non-reproducible violence. I thought that in our effort to homogenize this thing and make it more friendly and less scary, it actually was pretty creepy.
I want a ninja
You know,
house.
strange characters walking around with the trocar. In this case, the script writing was so bizarre because you had to do two things. You had to create a world, then you had to navigate within that world. You had technical limits of what you could actually do, but you were cheating that to make it look like you could do anything. So that was a whole thing. And then for the moments, you could write a scene, but the scene had to motivate somebody to go somewhere else. But the script was not 120 pages. The script was like this, right, with a timeline there. And people were going, how do I read this? I mean, you know, it's kind of like, you know, I'm here and what, because everything was, by the way, time, right? Because you only had that much time for the scene. So blocking was very different. You know, rather than sitting down with the actors and saying, you know, what's the intent here, and, you know, should you walk over here, and, you know, where should you? It was like, okay, we got. You have 24 seconds. So how do we block this where you're going to end up going out that door, but it's got to look natural, right? Yeah. And you got to be out that door in 18 seconds, because in 18 seconds you're going to appear in the hallway. I walked around with a timeline. I think it became sort of a joke, which is, you know, where are we now? And I'd have to take the timeline out, and it had 8 tracks, right? 4 at any one time with stills, and I would be able to figure out. So it was tricky. That we shot days and nights, you know, sets and locations. I was surprised at how quickly everybody got into it. Right? It wasn't difficult for them to go, oh, I get it. Okay, so, you know, I'm going to be here, but I could be over there, and then depending on what happens with the AUG here, I might, and they got into it. And in some cases, they adjusted their performance accordingly, which was a wonderful surprise. We didn't have a lot of money to cast name talent and that sort of thing. Dana Plato was someone who we were lucky to
to get.
Well, there's something about Kelly.
Woman's intuition again, huh?
Victor, you monster. Come on, let's go. We don't want to upset the augurs.
All the augs were stunt guys with, trash bags taped to them. But when the trap went, they had to be in a position where they were balanced, right? Because when they drop through the floor, they've got to be able to do it. How do you move? You do this. So that became the aug walk. We had to figure out in the shooting how to be most economical. So we generally shot out each environment. The bedroom was one of the first sets we shot, and the lobby, or the foyer, was one of the last. But most of the continuity, there were so many other issues that continuity like that was the least of anybody's concern.
This guy is really wigged out.
Trying to create an environment where the cast, and to some degree the DP and the lighting guys, really could participate as if they were making a movie. There were other technical restrictions. They were very nervous about things that were too dark. I mean, the way it was originally envisioned was that it was really cool and edgy. And it turned out to be super bright because they were concerned that if it got too dark, that it would pixelate too much. Because the technology was so new and we were right at the edge. What was interesting is we shot Night Trap on 35 millimeter. In fact, Don Burgess was the DP, and
those are Mac. Totally recognize these fonts.
Not that Night
Those are Mac
Trap
fonts.
lost his career. I mean, Don Burgess, this brilliant DP, is having to essentially light the room like everything's got neon lights, and we were all unhappy about that. But at the same time, it's the first time it's being done, right? And there were a lot of people involved, and everybody was making their best guess. The shoot was tricky. We shot days and nights, sets and locations. The post was very tricky. I ended up using, I think it was Ediflex at one pass. It was the only way to cut this, because what you end up with, it's a puzzle, right? So think of it as, a 3D chess game where you're trying to figure out, okay, I got a little piece right there, and I got a piece that ties into that. In spite of all of this, it was a title that became very popular with a lot of people, I think primarily because it was one of the first to have real characters, in a real photoreal world.
Sarah, we're in this huge house with all your friends. We have telephones, we have a car, your parents are gone, and you say so?
Come on, Sarah, what's the first thing you think of?
Party!
We had gone through a 3-year period with Hasbro where we looked at the marketplace, we did a ton of play testing, and I don't think it was ever clearly resolved what this thing was. And in fact, when it was put over Sega CD, I felt more concerned. Yes, it was being released, but it was being released on a game platform. And sure enough, everybody was going, well, this isn't really a game. I mean, this is an interesting thing, and it's fun. And for a lot of people, they didn't need a heavy interaction. So the live action, real characters was more interesting, at least for a period of time. Night Trap goes out, and still a new market. Nobody quite knows what's going on, and I don't think the sales were that great. And then all of a sudden, there's a Senate hearing on violence in video games. And Night Trap is one of the premier, and I'm just thinking, you're kidding. I mean, because by that time, we had homogenized it down to the simplest things. The only thing that was probably the most violent was the trocar in the bathroom scene.
Megan, this isn't gonna work. You're not scaring me. Wait. What are you doing now?
If you saw the Senate hearing, what it looked like is somebody had just edited out the most violent things from different games, including Night Trap, and put it together and showed it to these guys who, of course, most likely never played video
Kano
games.
wins.
So they didn't really understand the market. But what they thought is, my 8-year-old kid is being trained to kill people. If you talk to the kid, he'd go, what are you talking about? This is like, not a big deal. So I think what happened is there were selects that were made, including the trocar scene in the bathroom of Night Trap. They said, not only is this violence, not only are you promoting violence to our kids and somehow subconsciously turning them into, violent criminals, but because it's real, it's actually more scary. Up till that time, it was pixelated graphics. And when it became real, I think everybody thought, oh my God, now this is really bad. I don't think there was a lot of understanding of what was going on in the business. I don't think that Night Trap, in comparison to some of the other games that were out at that time, was that violent. It did have its moments, and when you, just like anything, once you take those things and you put them together, you can make anything look like the worst horror film you've ever seen. But thank God, because two things happened. One is sales of Night Trap just went through the roof, and then they came up with the rating system. The irony is that Night Trap is still on the list of most violent games. And you look at what's out there, I mean, there's no comparison. The shower scene, it's not even a shower scene, but the bathroom scene with the trocar, it looks pretty gruesome when you do the close-up and you see the drill going into the neck, and I get that. At least back then it was, considered to be pretty gruesome. But, for some people, you have to look at the Oggs as kind of sad.
That's my favorite scene. When they high-five and they come out there.
What's happening now is
it's
worth bringing back Night Trap and some other things, just because there are a lot of people that would love to see it in better resolution, and I don't know where the film is. I mean, fortunately, I made a copy of the original timed masters, and those were, again, timed for this unknown world. So everything's bright, but even then, you're going to see a lot more contrast and a lot more detail than you did through the Sega CD. I'm hoping that the fans of the game will actually have a newer, fresher experience with the resolution change. I'm also very interested in people that have never been in this world before and don't think of it as a game and don't think of it as a movie, but think of it as live-action interactives. Today, you say interactive, and it's like, yeah, so what? What specifically do you mean? Your computer's interactive, right? So back then, it was people didn't understand when you said interactive. They really didn't know what that meant. Or they'd have very different ideas about what that meant. So in some ways, that part of it, I think it's going to be fun.
There you go. It's Night Trap. This is the instructions. I don't understand the difference between Survivor and Star Games. How does this work? It's the standard view. Wait, there's so many. What the heck?
Red.
mean, they threw a lot of them at me at once there. Oh, blue. Oh, I missed him. Are they at the same time?
Breaking contact.
Breaking contact. Okay. Results. Total is 18. Total capture is 6. Rounds completed 4. Okay.
Orange.
It's red. Oh, it's a red. So many. Blue.
Green.
Goodness, there's so many. Let's just sketch them all. Red. Not red? It's a red. Eight out of 19. What color is it?
Breaking contact.
Breaking contact. Alright, got 9.
Blue.
Blue. Okay, so it's blue. Go, 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 go. Green. Red. What the heck? I've never seen that scene before.
Red.
Red.
Breaking contact.
Not great. 11 out of 20? I don't know. I don't know how to do better at that. That's Nitro, version 1.03.